Here we go into round one. Johnson, much the larger man.
On July 4th, 1910, in Reno, Nevada, an audacious black heavyweight champion was to defend his title against a white man. It was billed as the fight of the century. Jack Jackson was the first African-American heavyweight champion and was despised by most white people because of the way he beat white men in the ring and drove around in flashy cars with white women in a racist and segregated America. His victory in the ring in the manliest of sports went against the reasoning of most white people who believed they were superior to blacks. White America was outraged and they encouraged James Jeffries, nicknamed the Great White Hope, to come out of retirement and defend the honor of white America. Jackson, the black champion, easily defeated Jeffries, the Great White Hope, which led to racial conflicts across America with many black people being killed. In 1912, the United States Congress, worried that videos of this black man pummeling white boxers in the ring will cause race riots, passed a law prohibiting the movement of prize fight films across state lines. It is 2021, and some Igbo and Yoruba people perceive Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho as their great hope. They believe that they have been marginalized by a Fulani-controlled government, and this is made worse by the atrocities committed daily by some Fulani headsmen who rape, kill, pillage, and plunder communities across the country. Kanu and Sunday are therefore seen as heroes who have not only stood up against a repressive regime, but also marshaled their people to defend themselves and fight back. They seek self-determination and want nothing more to do with an unjust Nigeria. Hence, they rally their people towards Biafra and Odua Republic. But just a few days ago, the great Igbo Hope was captured and images of him in leg chains and handcuffs were disseminated all over the world, breaking the spirit and morale of his most ardent supporters. This was made worse when the Attorney General of the Federation, in an act most bizarre, addressed the nation first in Hausa language to announce the capture of Nnamdi Kanu. This seemed to suggest to most people that he was telling the Hausa Fulani people that their greatest foe had been conquered. A few days later, the home of Sunday Igboho was attacked by the DSS in a bid to capture him. 2 people were killed and several arrested, while Sunday is on the run. The Lord hear thee in the day of trouble. Name of the God of Jacob defend thee. Send thee help from the sanctuary and strengthen thee out of Zion. Remember all thy offerings and accept thy burnt sacrifice. Selah. Grant thee according to thine own heart and fulfill all thy counsel. We will rejoice in thy salvation, and in the name of our God we will set up our banners. The Lord fulfill all thy petitions. Now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord, let the King hear us when we call. I want to encourage you all in these trying times. It appears the enemy is on rampage all over the world. As COVID rages, economies collapse, jobs lost, families implode, marriages fold up, and hunger decimates the poor. Our situation is made worse in Nigeria by the cluelessness of the government of the day. They are at war on multiple flanks, but rather than rally the people together, they divide them. Rather than show love and empathy, they act like a conquering army against their own people. Who will speak for me, you must ask. Who will help me? Who will save me? The despair is palpable everywhere. It seems like there's nothing to be cheerful about. This beautiful psalm puts things in context for us. We will not trust in horses and chariots. We will not trust in mere mortals as our great hope. We will not trust a government made up of flesh like us. We will place our hope and trust in God. He is our only champion. He is the great hope, of the human race. Despair not, faint not, God lives. For this reason he walked to Calvary. For you he bled joyfully. The work of Calvary can never be in vain. Situations, trials and tribulations will always be seasonal, but the blood that was shed at Calvary is permanent. 1,000,000 Buharis can never steal your joy. 100 variants of COVID cannot affect God's plan for your life. A depressed economy cannot oppress you. This is the testimony of the anointed. This is the testimony of them that know him. God will deliver his people. That's a sure promise. God will make an open show of your enemies. This is guaranteed. No government can break our backs. No arrest can shame you. Raise up your head and rejoice. God's Calvary is on the way. God bless you all.